Hello and welcome to another edition of the Time Flies podcast. I am your host, Dariel, and to the right of me, I got my guy.
You
guys are familiar with him. You guys are familiar with his voice. You guys are familiar with my guest, my guy, Neil. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, we in the building for the last for the trilogy, not the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? We just making up words.
Quadruplegy.
The quadruplegy, dog.
Yeah, man. How you been though? You been alright?
Been alright, man. Most anticipated, highly favored.
It's funny. I heard that actually on another podcast, and I was like, "Oh shit, Neil was right." People do say that when they go on podcasts.
They always say that.
They always say that.
But that's not highly favored.
Highly
Just
favored.
so you know.
But yeah, man. So just like my man Neil said, we finally come to the end of our R&B topic. If you've been listening and watching, thank you very much. But you also know that we've been dwindling down our 10 favorite R&B albums from the past 10 years. We've talked Party, we've talked Major Jordan, Division, some kind of underground artists, my Cash Page, No One. Just we went all over, man. We went all over. We covered different types of artists. We're gonna get into the shits. These are our two favorite projects of the last 10 years.
Of the last decade, bro.
The last decade, and yo, man, let's fucking go, bro.
Let's get it, bro.
I'm really interested to see where
I'm about to go with this?
Yeah, bro, because this is
Big. Let me tell you something big.
All right, man. Number 2.
You ready for this, bro?
Hit me with it. Your second favorite R&B project last 10 years.
No, bro. It's gotta be one of the GOATs. It's gonna be one of the GOATs. We got C Breezy. We got C Breezy. We gonna start with the album cover, bro.
Fire.
If y'all have been watching any of the episodes with me and my man Dario on the Time Flies podcast, album cover art has been doo-doo nuggets for a lot of these albums. They don't put effort into them, but the music is fire.
Doo-doo nuggets.
You already know.
I haven't heard that in a minute, bro.
Yo, BTS again for doo-doo nuggets. He put me on the doo-doo
Did
nuggets. Yeah, I ain't never know about no doo-doo nuggets until
Oh
now.
my god, bro.
Doo-doo nugs.
My man.
And I still say doo-doo nuggets.
I appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna start saying that again, bro. That shit is doo-doo nuggets.
Doo-doo nuggets.
Yo.
And so, a lot of people have been putting effort into this. He obviously paid top dollar for this cover art. Somebody put a lot of work into this. I don't even know how this shit is done, dog.
Nah, this cover art is stupid. This cover art is super stupid.
And it leads right into the album, man. I mean, my favorite track on this shit, it's not even fair, dog.
What's on?
Sorry Enough. I just say sorry enough.
Is that one of the singles? Or nah, that was like just an album.
You know what? I almost think that did he have? I don't know if he had a single for this album. This album kind of just came out and it had like 40 songs on it, bro.
I was gonna ask you how many songs is on this on this album.
Bro, it has 40 songs. Bro, if you have a whole day, if you might need a whole day, bro. This album is like the 10 Commandments of movies, dog. You need a whole day to listen to this shit.
Was this like the beginning of his like 40 track album run? Or nah, can you
This actually might be the end of it. Cause he came up with one album that had crazy amount of songs on it.
Heartbreak on a Full Moon? I think that was
Yes. That had a ton of songs on it.
Yeah.
Then he came out with Indigo.
Oh, okay.
It had a ton of songs, and then he did a deluxe.
Wait, so this one had a ton of songs, and then he added a deluxe?
And then he added a deluxe.
Bro,
Chris
so it's
Brown,
what, 50 tracks?
Bro, it's
or
a
like,
lot. Bro, Chris Brown be on so much cocaine, he probably just be working.
Yo.
Fucking. He probably be sniffing, dog, to get all his work done.
Oh, that's insane, bro.
So, the album cover jumped out at me.
Of course.
I love this shit. He's got all types of things on here. You could go through all day with this shit, bro. You can go through this all day. He's got Sorry Enough, which is one of my favorite songs. Bro, it's an R&B song that has the grinding sample. The sample of it is grinding.
Bruh.
And who the fuck wasn't making grinding on the table back in fucking middle school, elementary school?
Bruh, he sampled the grinding beat for one.
Sorry Enough is the grinding beat, bro.
I gotta listen
It's
to that, bro.
fucking crazy, dog. It's one of my favorite R&B songs, like top 5 in the last decade. It's one of my favorite R&B songs. Period.
Nah, C Breezy is, like you said, he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT.
It's up there with Damage. Damage with the Her record.
Yeah, that song's crazy.
He's got another song on here, Throw It Back. Throw It Back on here. Club record. Crazy record. I don't know what the sample is. It's got to be, because sometimes when a song is too fire, you know it's got to be a sample in there fucking somewhere.
Facts. That song, he's by himself or featuring anyone?
He's by himself. I'm glad you said that. This album is fucking fire. He doesn't have that many features.
40 tracks, not a lot of features.
He doesn't have many features on this. That's how you know the cocaine is great. He doesn't have that many features. He's in the studio working religiously. He's either on coke. His cocaine, honestly, might have Adderall in it, dog. He might have a fusion. Honestly, Chris Brown might have the Limitless pill.
That movie was low key great. But yeah.
My man, Chris Brown might have the Limitless pill, bro. How can he dance so well and make so many songs? There's no explanation.
He'd be like figuring out mathematics equations.
Bro, he'd just be staring, and the song is made. The song is made. My man is the born supremacy, though.
I'm crying.
So,
I'm crying.
So yeah, he has Throw It Back, and then he's got another song called Side Nigga, and he literally in the song is literally. Not many artists can bring humor to a song and the song not be corny at the same time. It's very hard to make a song that you're like, oh shit, that shit kind of funny, ironic, but it's not fucking Al Jankovic corn that ages itself. Wow. Weird Al Jankovic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit's funny at the time, but then it ages itself. It's like, that's corny, bro.
It feels corny.
Feels corny, bro. It didn't age well. Chris Brown has done it multiple times. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. He did it with the Lil Dicky track.
Mm-hmm.
That Lil Dicky track comes on. It's not bad.
Which one exactly?
The one where Lil Dicky wakes up and he's Chris Brown.
Oh, shit.
So he can say nigga.
Yeah, I remember that.
That song, very good. Kind of cheesy, but funny. This song, Side Nigga, he's literally saying he's the side nigga of the year. That shit's hilarious.
That is hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
He's like, I'm the side nigga of the year.
That's fucking hilarious.
It literally sounds like it could be like on Broadway, but it brings the toxic content. Bro, there's nothing better. Bro, actually, now I'm thinking about this, right? When a dog, you go on the internet, right? And a dog is doing human shit, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Almost to anybody. Like,
right.
Animals doing human shit is fucking funny.
Yeah.
There's something, is it juxtaposition or something like that? Is that the word for it when something is like out of the ordinary, two opposite type of shit?
I think so. I think it's a juxtaposition.
That type of shit makes for great content because to bring a Broadway type of stuff, type of feel, and then mix it with the toxic content, it's always just like, oh, good job. Like, you fucking did it. How the fuck did you do it? How the fuck did you do that? Yeah, you know what I mean? So he does a great job with Side Nigga of the Year.
Wait, you said that the whole album, yes, 40 tracks, but you said that he doesn't have a lot of features. Can you name some of them?
He's got Juicy J on one. He's got Juicy J on a couple songs. Juicy J always brings the turn up. Juicy J is one of the goats.
Yeah, big fact.
Shout out Taylor Gang again.
He's like one of the go-to. A lot of people go to him for like features and shit.
Honestly, besides Juicy, I can't think of any other song. Like my favorites is when he's alone, when he does it alone. That's always impressive to me when an artist can carry a song by themselves. That's huge
100%.
Because not many artists can do it, and people don't really notice that.
100%. I have a question. Besides, I mean, it's pretty obvious. The reason why he's putting out albums for 40 tracks because of streaming numbers. I get it. But put that to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Completely to the side. Let's forget about streaming and all that.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's doing it? Well, why do you think he did it?
Oh, besides like trying to spike the streaming numbers?
Or do you solely think it's just the streaming numbers?
I think he's doing it to try to be like an innovator. Like, yo, you can come out with as many songs as you want, and you can be accepted and let the fans choose.
Not anybody can do that.
Not anybody can do that. It's almost like the thing of Joe Budden was talking about it with Joe Rogan. He goes, yo, why did Rogan sign to Spotify for 500 million? He goes, if you're the biggest, if you're the top dog, if you're number one, and you go and you sign for 500 million, no one can sign for above that. You just capped it, bro. No, if you're number one and you sign for 500 million, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So Chris Brown doing that and him being a number one amongst his peers. He's definitely number one amongst his peers. Like amongst his peers, people are probably like, yo, you're the GOAT, bro. How do you dance and you doing backflips, you fucking singing, you doing all this, right? 100%. You're the GOAT amongst his peers. When he comes out with an album and goes, yo, you could come out 40 fucking tracks. It don't matter. Fuck the label. Come out with 40 tracks. It's up to the people. Every other artist goes, yo, thank you, dog. I can just come out with my music and people can choose. Now I don't have to be in the studio fucking sitting here sweating over these 12 songs or which songs I should pick from.
Yeah.
Come out with the fucking music, dog.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, man, not everybody can do it, yo.
Not everybody can do it. No.
No, people. It's got to be very strategic on who's doing it. Chris Breezy can obviously do it because he's a GOAT and he's been in the game for a minute, and his his quality of music is insane. But I don't know how I feel about it, man, because like obviously you get the feeling of, I haven't listened to this album and Heartbreak on a Full Moon because of that.
Straight up.
Honestly, man, 40 songs is overwhelming. I'm not listening to that.
It is.
And if I hear people saying that, yo, this song is dope, I'm gonna check out those songs.
Yeah.
But I'm never gonna listen to the album in its entirety. Ever.
Facts.
It's, I don't know, man. It's just some people, everybody's different, but.
I also wonder, because music's not going nowhere, because it's all on our phones and it's all electronic now, I'm almost thinking that maybe they do this for future reference. Like, yo, people are gonna come back when I die. People are gonna come back and listen to my music and find songs they never even heard of before. Maybe they're thinking long game. They could be thinking long game. This is, I'm just speculating. It could be long game. Yo, you gonna come back? I'm hot anyway. I'm a millionaire anyway. Don't give a fuck. Here's my music. You gonna come back in 30 years when I die, and you gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because that's a good point. Just put out more music, more stuff that they can come back and listen to.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Like, you're gonna come back and maybe have a full album's worth of my music when I die, and you're gonna appreciate it more.
Sure.
But but what you're saying for the present time, coming out with all these tracks, it's fucking excessive as shit.
It's too much, man. It's like, bro, come on. Everybody's attention span is literally like 3 seconds, and you expect people to listen to 40 tracks. But nah, man, Chris Brown is one of the GOATs, so he can do that if he wants to. By the way, you heard his new joint? I think it's called Warm Embrace.
Warm Embrace. I love that song.
It's insane.
I love that song.
It's insane.
That has a. I'm not sure what sample it is, but it's one of those 70s songs. Like,
yeah.
It's one of the wake you up, feeling it's good for me. It's that sample. I don't know what song. It's in a lot of commercials. That's the only reason I know
that
it.
sounded like a commercial song.
Good for me. Yeah, that's the Warm Embrace shit for sure.
No,
Yeah.
Warm Embrace is stupid. That shit is stupid, bro. Like
Yo, shout out to all the artists who was clearing samples for Chris Brown, even though he did some shit. Shout out to y'all for clearing that shit. Though.
So, also another thing. So, I mean, I don't want to say that people forgot, but that whole obviously Rihanna thing, like, I feel like we're at a point where it's like completely in the past. Like nobody's really bringing it up anymore. Like he's in the public eye again.
Oh, for sure.
Not as much as he was when he was younger, but like, nobody's canceling him. You know?
Nobody's canceling. You honestly,
because when
he doesn't do commercial things. That's the thing.
He doesn't.
He's famous amongst like the music fan. Like if you're a music fan.
Yeah.
If you're a music fan, then you're probably like, he make good music. Fuck it, it's Chris Brown. Like. It's fucking Chris Brown. But, like, are you going to see him in commercials, like, being, like, you're great in a fucking Tiger commercial? No, you're never going to see him commercialized. Like I said before, he's banned in Australia. He's probably banned from a couple of other countries. He's probably praised in a couple of other countries, too.
Yeah.
But we support women's rights. Dwayne Wade versus Roe. That shit ain't right.
Dwayne Wade. Yo, my man is...
Dwayne Wade versus Roe? That shit ain't right, dog.
Dwayne Wade. I'm fucking crying. That's a fact, though.
That shit ain't right.
But yeah, no, because I feel like... Because Chris Brown, when he was like... Obviously, when he first came out... Let me see if you can run it. With a Wheezy F Baby. Like, he was... My man was on everything, bro.
Let me take it down. I really wanna take it down. Show you what I'm about.
You know what album I fucking loved? I loved Exclusive.
That one's good. He got the suit on.
Yeah, he has the suit on the cover art.
Yep.
He has some joints on there. But
Fine.
Yeah, I feel like first of all, I feel like the whole Rihanna thing really, like, after that happened, he was like, yo, like, I'm done. Because everybody hated him, obviously, so he didn't have an opportunity to like do all these commercials or whatever. But I feel like during that time period, he really like took a step back and he was like, all right, I want my career to go this way now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
yo, I almost have to make a case that he shouldn't have did that shit. No way, no matter what. Rihanna could have been beating his ass and he shouldn't have did that. Like,
man, where are you going right now? Where are you going?
If that never happened, I don't know if he comes out with actual fire music that has substance.
Oh, yeah.
If that happens, he easily goes the commercial pop route and shit gets very corny very quick. him
Good
doing
fuck-
that.
No, that's a great point.
Him doing that, I can actually. Yo, y'all hate me. Y'all hate me, right? All you popular motherfuckers and mainstream motherfuckers hate me, right? Okay, cool. I can be me. I can truly be me. Not be. I don't want to beat no women. But I can truly be me with my personality and make the music I want to make, and my fan base is gonna be my fan base. That's it.
That's a great fucking point, man. Because it's true, like especially with R&B, like I don't. There's not a stigma, not a theory, but because it's kind of proven. Like everybody makes their best music when they're heartbroken.
Facts. When you're going through something, going through trauma,
It's insane.
trauma.
So I mean, damn, bro, you might have a point there.
Yeah, he goes. I think he
And
goes
they-
completely pop route.
You're right. There's a world, and if you kind of picture it in your mind, because Rihanna is super poppy, super poppin' at the
Hell yeah.
time. They're both together. They're both the biggest stars on the world at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, damn, bro.
There's
That's
no
actually
doubt
right.
that his numbers would be bigger. His numbers would be just like Rihanna, bro. All those pop records, all those DJs that hopped on, like we said
Insane.
before, bro. No one can beat Rihanna in a versus. Not even Kanye. Not even Ye. We brought that up before. I actually forgot
No,
about
you
that.
didn't bring that up.
I
No,
forgot
you-
about that. No.
no.
I'm saying I forgot to say Rihanna versus Ye.
Yeah.
I forgot to say
We
that.
never talked about that.
Because I think it's Drake, Ye, and Ree. And the reason I say Ree, her records are big sounding, and her records will literally play in clubs forever with that electric dance music. Electric dance music almost not fair.
True. When you say Drake, Ye, Rihanna, are you talking about as far as like people that can't be beat? The
Talking
ranking?
about a verses, yeah, like people who can't be beat in a verses. And then so it's Drake, right? You got Drake, you got Ye, you got Ree, and then you got fucking Michael Jackson. Like nobody, you're not touching that. You're not beating that.
Rihanna and Ye. You think Rihanna's taking it?
Yes, only because I feel like electric dance music is literally not fair. Like you're automatically gonna be like, oh shit, this is fire.
I mean, true. I mean, yeah, that would actually be a good. That would be a good match.
I think the better match is, and this you're gonna understand me better when I say this, is Pitbull versus
Yeah.
Rihanna.
No, yeah, we talked about that before.
Yes, we
And
did,
that-
we
yeah,
did.
that makes a lot of sense. It makes
We
a
did.
lot of sense. It makes a lot of fucking sense. But Riri, and Ye.
It'd be a great battle.
It's
It wouldn't be
not
a
bad.
wash, but it wouldn't be a wash like Drake.
No.
Like Drake and Kanye, I think is a wash. I think Kanye
I mean,
washes him.
I'm on a different side with that. I think Drake and Ye wouldn't be a wash. You do, but as far as Riri and Ye, it wouldn't be a wash. But it's interesting because you're right. Rihanna has these. The hits are fucking hits, and they're big. They're sounding big, which is Ye. Ye's singles and Ye's hits, the ones that the mainstream knows, they're big hits. Gold Digger's a fucking. It's a big sounding song, and I hate that song, but. But yeah, no, that's an interesting topic, man. But yeah, no, going back to Say Breezy.
See Breezy.
He's a
Indigo.
fucking goat, bro.
Indigo is another song on here that's a standout. He starts the album with it's fucking fire. It explains. Yes,
Do you know the time?
2019.
Mm.
Oh, this album has no guidance on it. This album has no guidance with Drake.
With Drake? Oh shit.
I actually didn't realize that because the popular songs get ran into the ground, so I don't even listen to them after a while. But
That song was dope though.
this song has no guidance. That video again, funny but not corny. They did a good
Yeah.
job in that video.
They
both
did a
of
really
them.
good job, yeah.
Fucking Drake doing the corny, the fucking. That shit was good.
and that
Wholesome.
was- yeah, wholesome. That was like the unification of that song when that song came out because obviously there was beef with Drake
Hold
and Chris
up.
Brown. What?
Bro,
we didn't talk
that
about that.
video,
Yeah, that video was funny.
light skin is back because of that video.
That's a
They
fact.
brought light skin back, bro. As soon as they did that, Klay Thompson started shooting threes better. Steph Curry started shooting threes better. Bro, light skin was back after that video, honestly.
Oh yeah, but we didn't even talk about the beef that Chris Brown and Drake had because of Rihanna. Drake was trying to get with Rihanna after Chris Brown broke up. But they broke up.
Bro, they say that Drake, and it shows. I don't know if you've seen Drake followed homie's wife on
Oh,
social.
that whole shit. Yeah, I saw that.
That's
shit.
how he beefs. That's how the whole industry says he beefs.
Nah, he's stupid with that shit. I meant that in like a crazy good way.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not like a bad way. He's a savage, bro.
That's what they say. They say when Drake beefs with your crew, he's going to DM every single girl
He's gonna do some petty shit. Yeah.
that has to deal with any guy in your crew. He's going to DM every single girl. And there's going to be an opportunist in there somewhere, and now he has the upper hand.
Yeah. Nah, Drake is a fucking savage.
Yo, where you going with this?
Nah.
This is evil right now.
No. What you say?
I said you got the evil look on right now. Where you about to go with this?
Doctor Evil, whatever.
Straight
No.
up.
It's nothing crazy. It's not super underground. It's our guy.
Ooh, oh yeah, you've been hinting at this actually.
100%. Come on, man. Bryson, Penn Griffey. All right. As far as when this, as far as like, I want to say 2015, right? I want to say around that time.
Yep.
As far as like the way I found out about this, it was weird because Instagram. It was on Instagram the way I found out about it, and everybody was promoting this album. Like Fabulous. Everybody was like, "Yo, this album is it," and I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't in a corny way. It wasn't in like a paid sponsorship. Like I'm getting paid to promote this album. Like
Yeah.
I think it was very genuine and
Yeah.
very organic.
Yeah.
Which is
They were
insanely
showing,
hard to
yeah,
do.
yeah, they were showing him love.
Yeah, it's insanely hard to do in today's climate. Everything is like, for the looks, for the gram, all that shit.
Hell yeah.
But that's how I found out about it. All these artists on Instagram are shouting it out, and I'm like, I gotta check this shit out. Bro. That shit was stupid, bro. Man, out of some songs, bro, Sorry Not Sorry, the fucking...
Oh, I was just gonna say that. That's my favorite one because of the creativity behind the beat.
That's a sample from Street Fighter, right?
Love that.
Yeah, the
Love that.
fight.
Love that.
Fucking insane. I'm a fucking 90s buff, son. 90s pop culture, video games, music, movies, anything.
Yes.
Anything that I grew up on and you could like intertwine it with whatever you're doing, I'm automatically in.
Yep.
I heard that song, fights. Done. I'm hooked. Hooked, bro. I mean, and the song that everybody was gravitating towards is Don't. That song was crazy. Yeah. I mean, after a while, I kind of like, all right, I'm not listening to this. But at the moment, that shit was crazy. Overtime, the sequence for however long.
Ooh, the sequence was going.
The sequence is insane, bro. But I just like what I like about him is how he blends the R&B with hip hop, and he does it. I think he's one of the best at doing it, blending the R&B with hip hop. Now, as far as like his other projects, have they been able to hold up with this? That's a debate. I don't know. Some people will say yes. Some people will say no. I don't know. I mean, the sophomore album to this, True to Self. I'm sorry to say, Bryson, you're my fucking guy, bro. But that was kind of a miss. It has moments.
Speak on it.
It has moments on that album, but that was a kind of a miss coming from this album. This shit is so fucking. It's like a fucking time in history. It's like this is when this album came out. This is when he really popped off, and on top of that, to throw on top of that is like just like the way he moves. He doesn't like the celebrity shit.
He hates it.
He hates it, and what a lot of artists don't fucking understand in today's world is mysticism is going to sell more, kind of. But it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna have a bigger impact if you're not all the time seen, like on Instagram, Twitter, on the internet.
If you're
doing stupid shit, like that shit sells. That's how Weeknd like originally popped off, and I get it. Like Instagram and Twitter weren't popping at that time, but the Weeknd he created this mysticism behind him. It's like nobody even knew what he looked like until his first fucking concert in Canada in some hole in the wall concert place. And Bryson, we know what Bryson looks like. We know about his family and stuff like that. But he's not always in your face all the time.
No.
And that's why I fuck with him a lot, man. And oh shit, I was about to fall. Don't kill me in the comments. That's why I fuck with him, man. Because when he comes out with music, you want to hear from him because he hasn't been around.
Yeah.
He does features here and there, and I definitely check for those. But my bad. I feel like you were gonna say something, and I just
No. I'm letting you speak on it, dude.
Nah, man, Bryson. I fuck with Bryson heavy, man, because of what I said. The way he blends hip hop and R&B. He's not in your face all the time. I know you like Bryson.
I fucks with Bryson. I like you said that you're not the biggest fan of the second album. Me neither. I liked a couple of ones. I honestly, the second album is not better than this one, right?
Hell
But
no.
my favorite song comes from the second album.
Hold on. I think I know what it is. Hold on, give me a second. Something tells me.
Now I'm gonna ask you the question while I look up that song. Why do you think he lost his passion for music? He never really spoke on it, but he kind of alluded to it.
Yeah,
Because he was gonna almost sign to Drake.
It deals with the fame. It deals with the fame. Like he doesn't like it. He doesn't like the fame. He doesn't like. I don't know how I remember this, but I don't know if it was an interview or somebody else was speaking on it. But I remember that he was in an H&M store and people were looking at him funny because he's blowing up, but you're in an H&M store. Like this doesn't fit.
You better go Neiman Marcus, bro.
And this shit, and I think it really affected him because it's like he's like, I can't be myself anymore. I have to like project this idea of being a super poppin' artist.
Oh, okay.
So just the fame really fucked him up, bro. Like he wasn't expecting that. He was working. He was fucking I think a UPS driver at this time. Dead ass. I think he was a UPS driver.
Super.
He had problems with his baby mama.
Kentucky.
I think he was also a fucking like a delivery driver for like Domino's or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he had a super regular job and shit like
He was
that.
a super regular dude, and he was making music. He was hoping it would pop off, but then the way it popped off, he wasn't expecting, and he was like, "Oh fuck! Like, what is all this?"
Yeah.
So that's my answer. I think it's the fame. I think it's the
It's
fame.
the fame. It's the fame. He spoke on it. He spoke to that on his Twitch streams. He's on Twitch all the time. Like if you're a video game person, and
He's a huge gamer.
Huge gamer, bro. He used to go into the. I remember watching people. He plays this game. He plays this one game. He was on it since season 1. This game is now in season 11. That means that this game has been out for at least 5 years. He's been playing it for 5 years on Twitch. He's heavy on Twitch. He's in the community with the influencers that are on Twitch. He, like you said, he does not give a fuck about fame. He wants to entertain. He definitely wants to entertain, but he doesn't want the fame. And what is weird is that should have signed to Drake for that.
For the fame?
If you don't want the fame, Drake won't force you into it.
Oh shit, that's actually a good point. We just finished talking about Majid
He
Jordan and all
he
that.
probably didn't sign to Drake because he didn't want to be in his shadow.
And he thought it was gonna
blow him up even more or something, or maybe he didn't want to be in his shadow, or because he is a Drake baby. His music is, he's a Drake baby. You could tell that Drake is his favorite artist. If he's not, he might be lying.
I think he even said it himself. Drake heavily influenced him.
Yeah, so with that, none of Drake's artists are very famous like that, except for Party. And if you
But
saw
he's not
Party,
even-
Party could walk through a mall and motherfuckers might not know who the fuck he is.
Not anymore. Nah, he's definitely known. I don't think he could walk through them all.
If he didn't have chains and shit on, he might be a regular dude, bro.
Okay, yeah. If he's not like trying to flash and chains and all that shit, then maybe he might get by. But even with that, I'm still like, I think
Because he's not very visible. Like there's
But
not
he
that
doesn't
many.
go out. He doesn't really go out.
Yeah, he don't
He
really
doesn't,
do much.
he doesn't even put himself in a position to be visible, bro.
Yeah. Like, yo, honestly, Bryson Tiller might get noticed more. Because kids might notice him. Because he's
Yeah.
on Twitch. So, like, kids
Yeah.
might mob him. And be like, you're on Twitch, man.
You're on Twitch. Yeah.
You're on Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, facts.
So, but yeah, to your point, that song,
Oh, your favorite song?
it's weird because that favorite song, the song title is also one of my favorite movies of all time. Set It Off. Set It Off is my favorite song from Bryson. I always like, when I say favorite, when I pick my favorites are always based off like an album cut. Unless the song is fucking,
Listen.
unless, let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Unless it's fucking Bad Bunny, bro.
Yo, my man is.
unless it's Bad Bunny, bro.
Hey, yo, Bad Bunny, man. Come on, man. We giving you all
Yo.
this fucking love,
Yo.
bro. Please
Yo.
shout us out, dog.
He better come on the pod, motherfucker.
Bruh, if he comes on the pad, we are out of here. But, that's funny.
I'm always looking for album cuts. I'm always looking for it to be musical and just different.
Yeah.
That I love that sound. That Set It Off track is fire.
Could you like hum it or whatever real quick if you remember it?
Set it off for me.
Oh,
Set it
okay.
off for me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like slow tempo.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Let me see the track list while you're talking about Set It Off, because that song is dope.
The track list True to Self.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that song is dope.
Yeah. I was in my playlist with it, but yeah, yo, it was definitely, that album was definitely a letdown.
It had moments, because Something Tells Me was a single. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Whatchamacallit was okay too. Self-Made was alright.
The song.
It's a rap song, but it was okay.
Dog, it's just like, honestly, he has that song Don't Get Too High, which I think, Travis is on it, but they don't feature him. It's not I think he's on it. I'm pretty sure. Because why I'm saying this is because in promoting his second album, Travis actually tweeted something. He tweeted that song. He was like, yo, Bryson coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then he was like, don't get too high.
Yeah.
So, and then it sounds like he's in it. He's on it.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with that. It's very odd. It's almost like Bryson had like a very good connection with someone. Like he had to connect. There's no way you don't blow up that quick. He had to connect with somebody. He knew somebody. He had to connect. The pressure hit. Yo, this ain't fun no more. Because after you make your first album, yo, this is no longer fun. You're not making music for
100%.
fun. This is pressure. The pressure's on. Some motherfuckers say, yo, I don't play video games. The fuck out of here with those pressure shit, bro.
He 100% retreated. And look, I mean, though, then he has songs on here when he's just fucking flaunting. Like, he's just stunting. I forgot Money Problems, Ben's Truck. Yeah, I'm like, no.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
I'm like, no, bro, this is not you. And you could, and that's why I didn't like it. There were some songs where I'm just like, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the people that I finally can say I saw in person, and I don't have to be jealous of you seeing fucking somebody at OVO. Who'd you see? You saw Party. There you go. So I saw Bryson. It was actually,
That's fire.
man. So have you seen him in concert?
Yes, I was very drunk and had to leave.
Was it a festival or you
It
saw
was a festival.
Okay. So my girl at the time went to go see him was at Radio City. It was for this album.
Love
He
Radio
was
City.
touring it. And it was funny because he broke his foot and he was in a boot or whatever. Yeah, man. It's just like the concert was cool. He was doing off of the first album and this album. But when he was doing like the stunting songs off of this album, I'm like, bro, like, no, this is not
It
it.
was flat. Sounded flat.
I'm like, yeah.
Sounded like he didn't believe himself.
Exactly. Like he didn't believe himself. Like, bro, this is not it. But what
You need bravado with that.
Bro, but one of the songs that from this song, we both know, he's talking about a girl that he's fucking like. The girl's a side chick, but the side chick wants to be more to him,
Yeah.
and he's like, "No, you're the side chick. Like, what else were you expecting?" Like, basically, that's the gist of the song.
Yeah.
Bro, he's killing that track, bro. He's
Going crazy.
shit is nutty, bro. It's like, and it's what fucking sucks is that song is fucking short. But dog, he's saying shit like, no, like I'm supposed to fuck you hard. He's
violating.
being a menace, dog.
He's being a menace.
He's being a fucking menace on that shit.
Homie's Dennis the Menace.
And I'm in there for that, bro. That's what type of
Bryson the
shit.
Menace.
But nah, man, Trap Soul is just like the first moment I heard it is like, and I remember that time because like R&B, I don't want to say it was dead and I don't want to say it was like in flux, but I remember like not a lot of shit was coming out, and then I heard this and I'm like, oh shit, like this is actually what I've been kind of wanting, been waiting for.
This motherfucker's hit record "Don't" was a goddamn.
It was insane.
Was a goddamn YouTube beat that was just floating around for years.
Oh, was
Like
it
that
really?
beat, bro. That beat when that beat came on. Everybody has tried to make some records before or rap or do whatever. I literally remember finding that beat and trying to write to that beat. Like before that song
Really?
came out. That beat, bro, that beat is just sitting on YouTube. It's still sitting on YouTube somewhere. I don't know the name of it, but it had like hundreds and thousands of views. It wasn't nobody beat, but whatever happened, bro, he fucking made that song over that beat and bought it, leased it, whatever the fuck you do with producers and,
Leased it.
and fucking killed that shit, bro.
I'm crying. Yeah, man, Bryson's definitely one of the people that I go to right away when he's dropping shit, just like Party. And then he dropped Anniversary, which was 5 years after Trap Soul. That we gotta talk about that one day. But I'm always going to Bryson, bro. Like I get excited when I see Bryson music. I get really excited.
He's a good dude.
I just like his vibe, bro.
Seems like a genuine person.
Yeah.
It's hard to fake it on stream. If you're on Twitch and you're watching video games, you're watching somebody on Twitch. It is a live stream. It is very hard to be fake. You're sitting there for like 6 to 12 hours. Very hard to be fake. He seems very genuine.
I've never seen him on Twitch, which sorry, don't kill me in the comments. He's one of my favorite artists, but I haven't seen him on Twitch. Supporting, really? But anyway, yeah, I haven't seen him on Twitch, so I'm only going off of your word. But yo, man, Bryson's one of my favorites. I'm always gonna be checking for him. I'm super excited whenever he drops music, and I've been just kind of like rumors that he's gonna be dropping soon. But with him, you kind of never really know, honestly.
I hope so. I feel like with less pressure, he'll drop some fucking fire. If he has no pressure on him and he's making money doing Twitch and he's making music for a passion, oh, that shit's gonna be heat.
Yeah, I mean, when he dropped Anniversary, it was kind of out of nowhere. Like he just dropped it out of nowhere.
That could be one of those things to where this is my last thing on the label. Let's get this shit out of here.
That too.
I want to be out of here.
All right, man. So that was my number 2, Bryson Tiller, Trap Soul. All right, my guy. This is it.
Dun.
What is
Numero
bro,
uno. I
this
said
is-
numero uno. Yo, let me tell y'all something about Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Anytime I look at the camera, you know who I'm talking to.
Facts. Every time he looks dead in the camera, just know it's about to be some Bad Bunny
It's
Puerto
about to
Rican
be
shit.
Bad Bunny shit. I am.
Bad Bunny.
Last album.
Favorite R&B project?
Tory.
No.
Tory.
Dog, this just
Tory.
came out like months ago.
Tory.
I
Let me
met it,
tell
though.
y'all something, bro. Let me
That's
break
crazy.
it down for y'all, bro.
That's crazy.
I've been listening to Tory Lanez
That's crazy,
since
dog.
at the beginning of at the beginning of the trilogy of this podcast, my man Dario said, "Yo, we met at Malloy."
Facts.
I've been bumping Tory Lanez. You can ask. I'm gonna shout out some names. Yo, shout out John Petroselli.
Yo,
Shout out
John. What up,
Tyler
boy?
Hammett.
Tyler, what up, boy?
Shout out Jimmy Nolan.
Jimmy, what up,
Shout
boy?
out Hutch.
Hutch, what up, boy?
Specifically John and Tyler and Jimmy because they were driving my car. And that was some motherfuckers had CDs in the whip. And motherfuckers used to walk up to me, yo, make some CDs. Remember I was making CDs for motherfuckers?
I remember that.
Right?
I remember that.
I've been bumping Tory Lanez since 2010 when he used to come up with Swavy mixtapes.
That's a fact. You put me on Tory, actually. I don't think I ever told you that. You put me on Tory.
Tory has literally been making music since 08, but I've been listening to him since the Swavy mixtapes. He recently got in trouble for some shit with Meg Thee Stallion. I don't want to speculate, but it looks like he about to get off, and Meg is looking not so good.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Tory coming out with this album.
Crazy.
No one has done
That's a fact.
disco the way that he perfected this motherfucking disco shit.
That's a fact.
There's one song on this album he starts it off with Enchanted Waterfalls. He's in legal troubles with Enchanted Waterfalls right now because the other day I went to go play it. It doesn't play. It doesn't play anymore. It's something with the sample. He got, I think he's in a lawsuit right now.
I'm gonna let you. Oh, okay. But I'm gonna let you get your shit off, man. But
No, go ahead.
nah, bro. It's just like, bro, this album came and went, bro. Not a lot of people talking about it, and
Oh no, he's canceled.
because he's canceled because of the Meg Thee Stallion shit, and it fucking sucks because this shit is fucking insane, bro.
If you are not caught in the Matrix,
it's
if
insane,
you
bro.
are not caught in the Matrix, me and Dario are music fans. We go in the comments, we do all of that, right?
Big facts.
If you are not caught in the Matrix, go to a Tory Lanez song of recent and go in the comments. This man is getting crazy support. The support is literally overwhelming. The support that Tory Lanez has been getting because Meg Thee Stallion's going on Gayle King and speaking up and doing all of this. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah,
but
we're not here to say if it's true or not.
it's
bro.
true or not.
Yeah,
But
it's looking a little stupid. It's looking a little crazy right now. It's looking stupid. Like,
Yes.
bro, like both of y'all, just stop talking.
just stop talking,
Fuck, bro.
Let it go to the. No one has done. I'm gonna say it again. No one has done it the way Tory has done it.
No, I'm with you, bro.
On this fucking album. This shit is spectacular. You are going to listen to this before you go to a ball.
A ball?
Before you go to a fucking, I don't care how old you are. Maybe you're about to go to a Sweet 16. Maybe you're a teenager. You're about to go Sweet 16.
Facts.
Maybe you're about to go to prom. You're in high school. You're ending shit. Look at this shit. It's prom.
I fucking love this shit, bro.
Look
That
at
shit
you,
is dope.
dude.
First of all, it took me back because it's fairly recent, and then I kind of had this conversation. When you think of favorites, for some reason I feel like your mind always goes towards like back and like years. This shit came out in like December, November.
Yep.
It was the end of 2021.
This shit came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, a few months ago, bro. And this shit is like, it's different, bro. It's different, and it just sucks that the fucking Megan Thee Stallion shit is hovering over this shit. Because if Tory, and we should also point out, quarantine, this guy was the king that time. He was on top, bro. Like, everybody was checking for him. He was dropping shit that was like, what? And then the fucking Megan Thee Stallion shit, and everything hasn't been the same
And
since.
speaking on it, that album that he came out when he's talking about and alluding to all that Meg Thee Stallion shit is amazing. He has music videos that's alluding to the issues. Y'all go check it out for yourself and fucking picture it. I'm gonna ask this question. It might be rhetorical, and we might move on.
What up?
If you're rich and famous, let's just say you're rich. If you're rich, right?
Wish one day. Yeah.
If you're rich, if you have all the money, right, and you get in trouble for something, let's say you get in trouble with the law, but you have mad money, and whatever you just got in trouble for will send you to jail for it years, right?
Yeah.
But you have money. I'm just gonna keep specifying to bring it back.
I feel that.
And you have money.
Yeah. I'm getting that.
If you know for a fact that you are guilty,
Uh-huh.
aren't you just gonna go to Russia and hide? And never be extradited? Aren't you gonna go to somewhere where you can't be extradited and just chill out? You have all the money. So my question to you is, actually it's not more of a question, it's more of like a situation. Like, if you know you're guilty, wouldn't you think somebody would do that? Or would you not? Like, what's the opposite?
No, you're right, man. You're right. I mean, if you had all the money in the world and you know that you did some shit, you're obviously gonna do everything you can to delay it or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. So no, man, you have a point there.
And if you have enough money to retire, is what I'm saying. You have enough money, you don't have to work again.
Okay,
You're dipping.
but I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yes, please do.
He's a fucking rapper. I don't know him. Obviously, I don't know him.
Yep.
But rappers are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And rappers have this stupid fucking ego.
The ego.
About like, nah, man, I'm popping. I got all this money. Nothing can touch me.
I'm never right. I'm never wrong.
Exactly. I'm never wrong. Nothing can touch me. I got all this money.
Yep.
I got all this women. I got all this jewelry. Nothing can penetrate.
Yeah.
So he could be fucking himself over, and he could just be staying here because he doesn't want to. You know, you feel what I'm saying?
That is the opposite.
Yeah.
The opposite is your ego is so big and you're so not aware of your surroundings and you're so in your own matrix that you don't up and leave and go to fucking Russia.
Yeah.
I just know personally, if I was to, I would never do no mischievous shit like that. But I'll know if I'm ever in a situation and I got a bunch of bread, it's documented because y'all ain't gonna find me. If I do some shit and I got a bunch of bread to where I don't have to work ever in my life again, bro, I'm going to Bali. Honestly, Russell Simmons did that. Russell Simmons is in some shit for some nasty shit, and he's in Bali still, bro. You can't extradite him. You can't get him. Go to Russia. Go to Bali. Go somewhere where you can't be extradited. If I think I did some heinous shit, I'm about to go away for years. Whatever.
Yeah.
This is 80s. This is cocaine.
Crazy,
this is
bro.
taco meat on the chest.
Facts.
This is Scarface. This is Miami. This is motherfucking, what's the shit, Miami? Ocean Drive.
Yeah.
This is fucking some fly player shit.
Mixed with hip hop and R&B. Like what?
Mixed with hip hop and R&B.
80. What, bro?
If you want slow songs, it's on here. You want the upbeat songs, it's on here.
You know what's dope about this is just the fact that he tried it, bro. But obviously, I mean, we think he pulled it off. But like, you're known for like R&B and hip hop, and you're kind of a little bit more known for R&B. Maybe some people might say that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But to try this 80s music mixed with hip hop and R&B.
Now we got to get a little controversial with one of your favorite people ever.
Oh God, what?
A lot of people are saying because the last Weeknd album was disco-y.
The After FM, is that what you're talking about?
The very whichever one was disco, I think it was his last one. It was a lot of disco on there, a lot of upbeat disco songs.
No, it's definitely that one.
That album was projected to do well, and it didn't do so well.
And that one came out after this one.
Yes, a lot of people are saying.
A
lot of people, the internet is saying that the reason it didn't do so well is because Tory perfected the disco sound. And then people went and heard the Weekends and goes, this ain't as good as Tory's. And the sales went down because that was the consensus on the internet.
Oh shit, I never heard about this.
That's why everyone thinks that his album was predicted to do well, didn't do, obviously still wants the numbers,
100%.
but they're just saying that's why the projections it didn't exceed or hit
what they expected. Yeah. Honestly, I never heard about that.
They're saying they're like the true music buffs were like, oh no, this Tory shit's too fire. That Weeknd shit's not as good.
Yeah, the new Weeknd album, After FM, After Dawn. I forgot the name of it, but something like that.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. That's your favorite artist.
Yeah, one of. But the album, yeah, it's not. I would listen to it every once in a while, but it definitely didn't hit like his other albums. I thought you were gonna say that album, After Dawn, After FM, copied this joint, which is kind of what you kind of said.
I would almost say that Tory copied the Weeknd kind of with this, because the Weeknd was doing disco before Tory was doing some disco type shit. Like he always has hints of it. He never did a full album,
right.
But he always had like a hint of it.
Yeah, I Can't Feel My Face is upbeat.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. Yes. I Can't Feel My Face. He's sniffing cocaine. I can't feel my face because I'm on cocaine.
Literally, and it's on Z100. How the fuck did he pull that off, bro? Dog, like that's insane. He's literally talking about snorting coke, and his
Z100.
That's a go right there. But nah, man.
But
this shit's crazy though.
So that's what the internet was saying.
That's crazy.
And if you go, hey man, Tory's blackballed, but if you go to any of his songs on YouTube, go to his songs on SoundCloud, go to his whatever, go to anything that Tory is doing, his core fan base is supporting this man more than I even know. So,
favorite project, huh? 10 years? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, because I'm always looking for shit that's different, and this is the most different R&B that's been made in the past 10 years.
100.
And it just happened to be so recent.
Wait, say what you just said? It's the most different R&B project that's been made in the last 10 years?
Yeah, different. Said, right? Yeah, different. And it doesn't even have to be good or bad or, you know, just different.
That's a fact, bro.
Nobody's made disco, bro.
Yeah. I when you said that, I was like, wait.
Yeah.
But then no, when it's right.
You know, people
It's
got
just
neo
different.
soul R&B.
Yeah.
People have soul R&B. There's
Right.
different facets of R&B, but no
Mhm.
one said, "Yo, I'm going back to the disco. My whole album is gonna be this." And this goes back to this. Let me tell you again. We said before, Chris Brown might have went poppy if he didn't beat Rihanna's ass, right?
Right.
He might have went poppy, but he
Why
went.
you gotta be so vulgar,
And
bro?
he said, bro, that's what he did.
I mean, that's what's bad, but-
He shouldn't have did it, but that's what happened.
That's 100%. But
He might have went poppy if he didn't do that. Tory Lanez doesn't get involved, because we don't know if he did it yet. If he
Right.
doesn't get involved in this Meg drama,
stupid shit.
he still might be. Actually, no, he actually just got off the label. But anyway, if he didn't get involved in this drama, he wouldn't be motivated. It would have changed it, bro. It would have changed the multiverse. It would have changed the multiverse, and he wouldn't be coming out because he has hints on things on here about the Meg shit. He
100%.
hints it. He has lines.
Yeah.
He doesn't come out with this, or the one before this.
Nah,
So-
bro, that shit, yo, that shit is dope, bro. That's a fucking amazing pick, bro. That's amazing. I had no, not
I knew
even
it.
like.
Once we discussed what we were doing for the R&B shits, I knew this was number one. This was the only thing I knew that was on. I knew the Indigo was up on my top shit, and I knew
Yeah.
this was on my top shit.
We both fuck with Tory as far as like the situation he's going through. We
Tough.
don't know, obviously. We don't know what the fuck is going on, but music, we fuck with Tory.
Yeah, tough.
All right, man. My number one, bro. Yo, so it's kind of like what you said. Making this list, you knew that this was gonna be number one.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna be number one.
I know.
Jump,
I
bro.
think I know what it's gonna be. If it's not what I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna be so surprised. It's gonna be. So
Should I ask you first or should I just do it? Let me just do it.
I-
Let me just do it. Let me just do
Oh,
it.
you just do it? Okay, okay.
Hold on. Hey.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm surprised.
Let's go.
I'm
my
surprised.
boy, my girl. Kaleidoscope dream. Kaleidoscope dream. What you got? What you think it was?
I thought it was
Take Care? The second album?
Take Care. I'm getting it mixed up with Take Care.
Take Care is the joint where he's at the table and he's
Yes,
just like, yeah,
yes, that's the
what
one. I'm getting it mixed up with that.
you
I
see,
thought-
now I'm like, okay.
I thought one of us was gonna pick Take Care, so I didn't pick Take Care.
Real quick, how many classics does Drake have?
Did I say so? So Far Gone is the one that's like his very first shit, right? With,
Well,
am I tripping? What's the one he has? He's got the song with Lloyd.
that's So Far Gone.
That is right.
That's a night
Okay.
off. Yeah.
That's a classic.
But is that an album or mixtape for you? Me, that's a mixtape to me. But you know,
Ooh.
they re-released it as an album.
So which albums are classics?
Yeah,
Take Care. Take Care.
I'm right there with you.
Take Care is a classic. We were talking about it before with the Future review. Go check out the Future review. We were talking about it
My
before.
guy.
What a Time to Be Alive is a classic.
Okay, but just Drake albums.
Take Care. And the only reason I can't say if you're reading this is too late because there's a bunch of reference tracks. That's the only reason I can't. And Drake writes his own music. He writes for Beyonce and shit like that. I'm not getting into that bullshit.
Word.
But I was gonna say Views. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Take Care and Views.
Views age nicely. For me, it's only Take Care. I think he only has one, but that's a debate for another day.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what your brain was at.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, man. Yo,
Kaleidoscope.
and yo, I'm so because this album came out in 2012, so I was like ecstatic that it literally made the cut.
Yeah.
Do you like? Does this album? You know songs of the album? Or not really? or?
No. I'm
Have you
not,
heard this
I'm
album?
not. No. I'm not well versed in Miguel at all. One of my favorite songs from him that I have actually on my playlist is Banana Clip. I love Banana
That's
Clip.
off of War and Leisure. That shit is dope.
I love Banana Clip. That song
song is
ages
dope.
very well.
Yeah, that's the album that he had that joint with Travis. I forgot what it's called, but that was a single off the joint.
Yes. I'm
I like it.
skywalking.
Skywalker.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
That shit's fire
That shit
too.
was fire. Because
Uh-huh.
Travis, whatever. Man, yo, Miguel's one of the dudes for me. Miguel's up there, bro. Party, Bryson, Miguel. Now,
Everybody mentions this. This album amazing.
You haven't heard it? Oh, you haven't heard it in a while?
I never went through it from start to finish.
Okay, hopefully, whenever you do, bro, hopefully it has the same effect as it did on me. But just from my perspective, every track is a fucking problem, bro. Everything's a fucking problem. Arch and Point. He has a song called "Pussy Is Mine." What, dog? And check it out. It's not even a traditional R&B joint. It's kind of an acoustic guitar shit. And he's talking about, tell me that your pussy is mine. Bro.
And what were we talking about before? The juxtaposition type shit.
Exactly.
That shit's a genius all the time.
Man, yo, this shit is like, it's R&B, but he goes in a different, it's like a different type of R&B. Because before this album, it was his debut album. I think it was called All I Want Is You.
Okay.
Miguel, All I Want, because he had that huge single with J. Cole.
Yes.
This is his sophomore album, and it's like the evolution, the progression from his first album to this. It's like, whoa! Every joint is fucking insane. Like the songs I mentioned, Ocean Point, Don't Look Back, Pussy Is Mine, Candles in the Sun, I believe is one of the.
This is baby making shit. This is that baby making shit.
100,000%. 100%. It's and no. Actually, no. Let me take that back. It has baby making music on it, but it also has songs where it's like, though you just gotta listen to it. It's not your traditional R&B. It's like, oh man, it's different, bro. It's different, and this should just put him in another stratosphere. Now, if we're gonna continue the conversation as far as like what he's been putting out since this album, then. Because the album right after this is called Wild Heart. I saw him on tour for that album.
That's my shit, bro. That's so much fun.
Yeah, 100%. He did his thing. And it's weird, though. His concert for that album, Wild Heart, it was in Westbury. It was like a small Westbury joint, which is kind of weird. I don't know. But anyway.
That is weird, but...
Because he was kind of popping at the time, so it was like, why are you
That's weird.
in this venue?
How many did it hold, if you just had to guesstimate? 1,500?
Maybe like
2,000?
Nothing crazy. It wasn't crazy.
I love that. I love the intimate settings. Maybe he likes that type of intimate settings type shit.
But it's Westbury. It was so weird, and a lot of the audience was white. It was weird, bro.
You want to know something?
Hit me.
Actually, certain artists only like... honestly, I could see... I don't know much about Miguel. But from the interviews that I've seen with him, I can see him being a meticulous type of dude. And I could see him, this is being speculative again, I could see him being like, yo, I want small venues so my sound is better.
Yeah, no, it's
like,
true.
yo, I'm gonna make my money. Yo, I'll do fucking 5 dates at Westbury. We're gonna make this bread.
And it's interesting because I remember there was like this, not a rumor, but there was this thing going around because when his first album dropped and when he was promoting the album, like the way he was looking, a lot of people were questioning his sexuality, thinking that he was gay, which is nothing wrong with that, obviously.
Yeah,
but it was just confusing, like just what he was portraying. It was just weird. It's like, yo, this isn't you.
Yeah.
And then that was his debut. Now he's on the map. With this album, he really took it into his own. He took his career into his own hands, and he set a certain palette for himself. The kind of R&B, the bravado of it, just like in how different it is. Like it kind of feels like he really took his career into his own hands. Like I want this to be the sound for me. And for this album, man, this shit just really changed a lot. I can't believe you don't listen to him though. You haven't really listened to him.
Yeah. Miguel is definitely an R&B act that I've skipped over, and I've only like went to certain songs. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I like this song, or I'll just like skip around his album.
Yeah. No. Okay. So 100%. If you listen to an album, this is it. This is the one you have to listen to. Yeah. Again, there's other albums after this. Some of them I like. Some of them are like, fuck, man, you could have done a lot better. Yeah. But it kind of sucks though because there's like a stigma with him because of this album. People are holding him up to such a high regard because how fucking amazing this album was. Yeah, it's hard. And actually, one of the people that we listen to, Budden. Yeah. He rides for Miguel heavy, bro, and he rides for this album heavy. Yeah. And I remember when, I believe it was War and Leisure, which is the third album after Wild Heart. Yeah. I remember when that album came out, Budden was talking about it, and he was like, no, like, it's not it. After Kaleidoscope Dream, you can't give us two kind of duds, Wild Heart and War and Leisure. Yeah. He was super disappointed, and I'm kind of with him, bro. I'm like,
Kaleidoscope Dreams. Arguably the best R&B album to come out that year. The next album was, Waves was on it. It sounded like he was trying to do part 2, because I love Miguel, part 2 of Kaleidoscope Dreams. Didn't necessarily work out that way, even though Coffee is one of the best songs ever made. Now here we are, I'm hearing Miguel and Travis Scott together, and y'all know how I feel about these Travis Scott collaborations. So I'm still kind of waiting to hear Kaleidoscope Dream Miguel. I don't know if that's my fault or his, honestly.
But it sucks because this shit is such a classic. How do you live up to that?
Bro, it's one of those things to where like I really chalk it up to artists depending too much on their label. Like sometimes, like what if the budget, like for this album, right? What if the budget was there? What if, or you know what the bigger point that I'm trying to get at actually is the elements. What was the elements around him? Was he going through heartbreak at this time? Some heartbreak might have motivated him to make this shit. And then maybe after this shit, the motherfucker, or maybe he feels like he has nothing to prove after this. And like his motivation is down, so his music ain't showing his, like, you know what I mean?
There's
like,
a lot of different factors into why an album is not living up to. I get it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I get. Yeah, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. It can't just be like, yo, he's whack.
And this is the thing too, of like, I always bring it back to sports. Like, yo, there's two different things. There's one thing of no one noticing you, and you're playing like so well, and there's no expectation. There's another thing if you're LeBron James and you're supposed to play good. You KD, you supposed to, like, as if they're not human, as if they're robots. They go out there and the numbers are the numbers. Like, no, they still have to go out there and perform. Like, they still have to do it. Just because they're superhuman don't mean they're not human. Yeah. So like after this, it might be like, shit, no one expected me to make this good of an album. Fuck. Now I have to do this every time. And then this pressure. Yeah. Now a lot of people deal good with pressure.
Yeah, we just talked about Bryson. True to Self wasn't a great album after Trap Soul. Perfect example. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if he felt the pressure. Bryson, we could definitely tell he felt the pressure and he didn't like it.
He didn't like the pressure.
So we could tell about that. But as far as Miguel, I don't know if you could say that. And I don't know. I don't really think he gives a fuck because his album after this, Wild Heart. But it's like it's another turn from this album. His first album is different from this one. His third album is different from this. So I don't know.
So
maybe
you think the music hasn't lost it at all? It's just that people are comparing it to this
100%.
And being a little harsh about it.
100%.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of them.
Okay.
I'm 100% one of them. I want another Kaleidoscope Dream. But at the same time, I have to understand that like he's an artist. He wants to try different things. He doesn't want to be pigeonholed into this one thing. I get it. Yeah. But dude, this album is just fucking amazing. Dog, those tracks, there's a million other ones, but those three, the highlights, especially Pussy Is Mine, yo, it's not even an R&B joint. It's an acoustic guitar, and he's just fucking around. Yeah. The track is literally they set up a track as if like his engineer is trying to trick him into recording a song. Like kind of pressing record without him knowing. Yeah. That's how the track is. Yeah. And he's just in the background just fucking around. He's strumming the guitar. And it's like, tell me that. Bruh, stop.
That actually reminds me that Ty Dolla $ign, unless, you know, Ty Dolla $ign did a very similar track to that. It's just a guitar. And he's like, breaking all these bitches' hearts. No, sure. Cause I breaking all these bitches' hearts. And he might have got it inspired from, because I know Miguel's one of his favorite artists. Oh, he probably got it inspired by Miguel because the juxtaposition again. I'm just saying it. It's supposed to sound innocent, but no, I'm talking about some raunchy ass shit. When two opposites, bro. There's something with the human brain, and when two opposite things aren't supposed to.